Hi, everyone. I am here with a new friend, Elizabeth Gillette, and I can't wait to introduce you to her and let her share stories with you. As I have spoken with her, it's been so encouraging how she has been able to connect with people in many different ways when she has worn her pendant. Oh, and by the way, that is Leo on her wrap too. So
Yes.
uh, Elizabeth, I'd love for you to share just some of the stories that you have had since you have had the pendant. And I know you've given like 4 or 5 away. Anyway, just start with whatever's on your heart.
All right. Well, the pendant that I'm wearing today was actually given to me by a friend, a mutual friend. So it's very special to me, but it's not my first pendant. My first pendant I gifted to a friend who experienced a miscarriage. And then I gave 2 or 3 more to other friends for similar miscarriages or for when they had opened up and told me about their abortion stories. So this one is not the exact same one I was wearing on the plane, but one like it. When I flew back east to testify against Whole Women's Health opening up in Indiana, I think it was Indiana. And on the plane, a man asked me, "Oh, that's a interesting pendant. It looks like a baby." And I said, "It is. It's a baby inside a teardrop." And he said, "Oh, well, what does that mean? Why, that's sad." I said, "It is sad. It represents the baby that I lost." And we were able to have that conversation about the baby that I lost. And when he realized that I was talking about the baby that I lost to abortion, um, rather than, "Oh, I'm pro-choice, and all of that rhetoric that you normally hear when you come across someone with, very pro-choice beliefs, he was able to listen and have that conversation. And it was a much more compassionate conversation on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that maybe we planted some seeds there, which was wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you shared that story with me before, and had you not been wearing the pendant, that would not have happened. And
Yeah.
this man would not have been able to hear that abortion does hurt women.
Mm-hmm.
And you were able to plant that seed. Now you shared something with me and I wrote it down. So I am going to read this because I love it. And you talk about, you live in Oregon and
Yes.
you have salmon and they have to swim upstream. And with pro-life, you have to swim upstream too in Oregon.
Yes.
You said this, which was wonderful, and it's that we need to build the dam slowly when you're swimming upstream. A beaver takes one branch at a time until the dam accepts it, until it's peaceful and it's calm. And so
Mm-hmm.
the stories of the interactions you've been able to have with the pendant is that you are being a messenger and you are taking one of those branches and building up this dam until the water is peaceful.
Yes.
So we can touch hearts. Tell me one of the stories that you shared with me earlier about a woman that had a stillbirth and what happened.
Yeah. So she's actually a very dear friend. We've known each other since we were 12. And she lost her baby on her due date right before birth. And she had to go through that experience. She had to give birth. Her baby was stillborn. They were able to hold her and take pictures. And it was just very tragic. So the day that I went to her daughter's wake, I gave her my pendant. I think it's just a way to say, look, we know that your child was here and that you're a mom and we'll never forget her. And the pendant not only is a sign of friendship, but it's a memorial to that child.
Yeah. And I've talked with other women too that have been in similar situations. And when they wear it and they touch it,
Yep.
know that though it's painful in this life, that they have the hope that they will be reunited with their
Yeah.
child again for all eternity. And they also have the hope and the knowledge as they grow in their understanding that God himself is holding that child.
Oh, I have a special visitor.
Oh, wonderful. We've got another one. Now, who's this?
Can you say hi? This is Max. Oh, he says no.
Oh. Well, hi, Max, anyway.
Oh, go watch Blippi. Go watch Colors. I'm distracting him with TV right now.
That's doable. I totally understand that. Now, you also had a conversation with one of your daughter's classmates, and you planted a seed then as well. The mother was talking about that she had an abortion, and go ahead and share that story.
So I think it's so common in today's world that women all around us have had abortions, and whether they think that it was wrong or not, and I was discussing my abortion with this woman and saying, it hurt me. I was able to find healing. I was able to recover from the PTSD, the depression, and I was wearing my pendant. She had asked me about it, and I said, well, this is why I wear it. I wear it for my lost child. And she said, oh, I had an abortion. And I asked her, are you okay? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. It was the right thing for us at the time. And that's how she feels right now. And I said, well, if in the future you ever want to talk about it, I'm here. And if you ever need any kind of resources, I can give those to you. So maybe not yet, but maybe in the future, because we don't know when, those feelings might catch up. Maybe it's in 10 years, maybe it's tomorrow. But through the pendant, we had that conversation, and I was able to say, you're not alone. And you don't, if in the future you ever feel like you need anything, we have that shared experience now.
Yeah, that's awesome. So the pendant has spoken in a lot of different ways, and I'll wrap this up real quickly. It has been able to touch people's hearts that have had losses from miscarriages, with a stillbirth. It has spoken to a man who's extremely pro-choice and be able to get a different perspective. It's spoken to a woman that thinks it's fine. I suspect, though, there will come a time then it will catch up, because that's been my experience with all the women that I have talked with. Eventually, they come to terms with it, and you have been able to offer her hope.
Yeah.
There's other stories, but maybe we can catch up another time. We have somebody that needs some attention, right?
Yeah, I think he gets a little jealous.
Oh, I think so. And rightfully so. So anyway, Elizabeth, thank you so much for sharing. And we're going to talk again, because you have so many wonderful things that I want other people to know about. And I appreciate your spirit and just the glow on you. It's just awesome.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Okay, so we will just stop for now, but we will catch up another time.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.